What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Other Side of the Firewall podcast, where we talk about the latest and greatest of cybersecurity news, as well as we highlight those movers and shakers and glass ceiling breakers, those people of color who've made it to the other side of the proverbial firewall. My name is Ryan Williams, and as always, I'm joined by Shannon Tynes.
What's up? What's up?
And Levon Maynard.
Hey, welcome to the show.
What is going on? So continue to listen in throughout the week. I'm not going to say which number this should be. Last week I messed up and I flipped the episode. So this is one of our topics. So Monday and Tuesday we cover topics. Wednesday we talk about a discussion topic. Thursdays Ask a CSP, and then Friday we talk about everything but cybersecurity. So definitely tune in throughout the week. Please like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. But without further ado, I give it to Levon.
Oh, and this time it's for Shannon.
Shannon.
Yeah,
What is wrong with me this morning?
We got it. We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. It's all right. Look, y'all seeing how it goes, you know. So this was from threatpost.com, right? And it's Elizabeth Montalbano. And the title of this one is New Twists on Gift Card Scams Flourish on Black Friday, right? So with this one, excuse me. A little bit of sickness still coming out, you know. With this one, what was going on, or what is going on currently, is there a fake merchandise and crypto jacking? Cyber criminals, what they're doing is they're creating these fake gift card generators, right? And they're getting people, right? So we've talked about this in the past about giving up your private information, and this is what people are seeing, right? So like you see something on the internet that's too good to be true. First off, you're late to the party trying to buy gifts for your mom, you know what I mean? So you're like, oh, I see this gift card generator I can download, you know what I mean? And again, it's cheaper than what the normal price is, right? So like you want to give her a $50 gift card, you only gonna pay $20. You're like, oh yeah, bet, I'm smart, right? So you end up downloading this what was this? What was the name of this? It was .exe. I gotta try to find this again. Amazon gift tool.exe was one of them that's going around, right? Everybody likes Amazon, right? Bezos
Right.
isn't the second richest man in the world because he doesn't know what he's doing, right?
Right,
So it's
right.
so everybody sees that and they're like, okay, I'll download this. But what ends up happening is that you download this software and it could either be malware or it could be one of those instances where you give away your personal information, right? Like we've talked about this before when it comes to like these surveys, you know, or these little quizzes and whatnot, you know, or you know, your first name, give your first name, give your last name. It means this. This is your new Star Wars name or something like that. We've already fallen for this trap, and they've made it something more interesting, right, for some of these people. And this is the trap they're falling into. So you end up downloading this .exe, right? And one of the things that happens is, like I said, you give up your personal information, right, to be able to download it. But then it ends up not working, right? You get this error message that says, you know, hey, this is for educational purposes only, this, that, and the third. But you've already given up the information, right? The goose has been given up already at that point, right? So you're not really getting what you bargained for. Or this is the other one they get you is they get your crypto, your Bitcoin Cash wallet address, right? So if you're not paying attention, what it does is it looks for some information inside your clipboard that makes it look like if you've done any type of Bitcoin Cash transfer, it finds that and then it looks for that. And what it ends up doing, if you're not paying attention, if you keep going forward and you're not paying attention as you're going through this generator, it makes it to where that those transfers go to this new threat actor instead of you, like you initially thought, you know, was supposed to be the case. So when the moral of this, if it's too good to be true, okay, it actually is. Okay.
Right.
There's just things here that's just like, man, I don't want to say I don't know how people aren't falling for stuff like this anymore. You know what I mean? Because it's just one of those things where I don't know if people are just getting busy or if they're just, you know, it's one of those things where they're trying to spend less money or whatever it is, to where if I was to see something like this, I would definitely be like my antenna would go up immediately and be like, this is not legit, like for sure. You know, I will pass go. I will pass on the $200. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I roll. You know what I mean? But Levon, what's your thoughts on this, man?
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's kind of like it's one of those things where I don't know if you're involved in some sort of like unscrupulous activity where you're trying to get free gift cards. I mean, it's kind of like you're maybe kind of asking for trouble, so to speak. It's just you're kind of bringing it upon yourself if you're going to use these, go to these like seemingly, I'm sure there's some random shady looking websites download this software to generate some free gift cards so you can give them to some people or you can use them for yourself. It's just like it's bad, it's bad all around. I mean, there's no way that you're gonna if you were able to successfully get these gift cards through a generator, then you are one of the bad actors out there. And they may be, these organizations may be coming after you one day when you're trying to generate all these. Because I remember hearing another story about this, similar to this, with I think it was like somebody that was generating video game gift cards through like Xbox or PlayStation, and they actually worked for the company, and they were like generating all these gift cards, and they were basically like selling them on like this black market, for like half the price that they were, because they worked for the company and they were able to like generate them themselves, like pretty much legit using some software that they had, and they would give out these codes and they would sell them to people, and then they end up getting hemmed up, and I think right now they're sitting in prison. So don't end up being one of those type of people that gets hemmed up trying to generate gift cards for yourself. But nonetheless,
so maybe that's why people are falling for it then. So like if people
Yeah.
are aware of that story, because I wasn't aware of that,
Mhm.
people are like, oh yeah, I remember when
Yeah.
the Xbox guy or the Sony guy did that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was like, let me get it.
Mhm.
So if I'm just partaking of illegal wares, I'm not as much trouble, right? I'm not
Right.
I didn't know, Judge. You know what I mean? But
I didn't know. I'm just
I wasn't even aware of that. So maybe if
Yeah.
people know that history, that could be
Yeah.
why they're falling for it. Maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh in my criticism there.
Oh no, you're on point. It's like yeah, it's just like it's one of those things. And I think it's like, these generators or whatever they're using, obviously I'm curious if the generator itself actually probably spits out some random codes that don't work, and then they just try to make you keep using it, because obviously when you download it, it's like you may try to use it and be like, oh, it doesn't do anything, so why do I need this on my system? But nonetheless, the fact that they're able to scan the machine and find these like crypto wallets, I think that's pretty clever of them, even though it's obviously a bad thing to do. But they have the software pretty clever that they actually are recognizing crypto wallet numbers and the string of characters that make up a crypto wallet, to be able to try to copy that and replace it with their own crypto wallet to hopefully get them to transfer money to them. But nonetheless, I mean, people out there just got to be smart, not try to use some crazy software to try to get free this or that. I mean, like you said earlier, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. Just be smart and I don't know, try to stay away from that kind of stuff. But Ryan, what you think about this?
Yeah, definitely educate your children. So I have two teenagers and a middle schooler, and this sounds like a really good deal, right? So they'll probably, like, I don't think the oldest would fall for it, but the other two may. They may be like, okay, I could hook this up. I could buy some stuff off Game Pass or whatever. And tis the season where you get those deals where you get Game Pass a little bit cheaper, you get PSN a little bit cheaper. I've never seen Amazon cards at discount though. Like that's cash basically. But other services to get you through the door, they'll give you a card that's a little bit cheaper to get you into their ecosystem, right? And kids will fall for that. So it's just another vector. So if you share an account with your child or a tablet with your child or something, and they go ahead and buy this, then they also have let in someone into your network or into your system to steal your, because your child might, I don't know, like Bezos' child might have a crypto wallet. You know what I mean? But
right.
My children do not.
But you know what though? So but just thinking about that though, right? Like if it seems that easy to get that good a deal, like that can't be the case. The only place I've ever seen gift cards cheaper than what their face value was at Costco, right? But that's kind of the business they're in, right?
Right.
Like
Selling in bulk.
Yeah, they'll sell them to you in bulk. You'll
Yeah.
get like 4 $25 gift cards, right, for like $80 or whatever it is, right? That's the only place I've seen it, but that's one of those things in person, right? Like it inconveniences you some to where you have to go to a big warehouse, to
Right.
get that.
Right. But then you took along your child and they saw it and you're like, oh, these things are cheaper sometimes.
Yeah, that could be it.
And
That could be
now
it.
they got you. Now they got you. They all up in that crypto wallet. So yeah, I'll just say, just educate your children. So I'm gonna hit them up later today. like, hey, don't buy these. Like,
Right.
just for the, and they'll probably tell me like, I know, you know what I mean? Like kids do. But just to wrap their brain around it. But all in all, I think it's definitely something to look out for, especially during the season. So it's definitely a good find on Shannon's part. So with that being said, please continue to tune in Monday through Friday. Again, topics Monday, Tuesday, discussion on Wednesday. Ask Us SP is Thursday, and then Friday is everything else. So if you want to get our takes on Hawkeye and Ghostbusters and all that good stuff, definitely tune in for Friday's episode. Hit up the website, www.theothersidefirewall.com. Get to all our socials. You get me up personally. I am at RyRy Security Guy. That's RYRY Security Guy on LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, and IG. And you, Levon?
Hit me up on the Twitters at Levon Maynard.
There it is. Stay safe, stay secure.
Take care.